Hey guys, I'm Ted and I'm here to give you another fast fact. And for today's fast fact, we're going to discuss the case of Mrtin versus Hunter Lessee, which was a Supreme Court case, and really the second in my narrative of the three great cases that really established the authority and the power of the Supreme Court under Chief Justice John Marshall. Now, Mrtin v. Hunter Lessee had its roots in the American Revolution. After the Revolution, the loyalist Mrtin family was driven from their home and their land to Virginia. The victorious Virginian revolutionaries seized the property and sold it to David Hunter. David Hunter took possession of the land and began to use it for his own benefit. Now, years later, after the signing of the Jay Treaty, and the Jay Treaty had provisions inside it which granted protection to the lives and the properties of loyalists. The Jay Treaty, after the signing of the Jay Treaty, the heir to the Mrtin property, a man named Denny Mrtin, came back to Virginia, found out who owned the property now, and filed suit in the Virginia courts for return of the property. Now, the Virginia courts were either owned, well, not really owned, but staffed or operated or comprised of revolutionaries or people who grew up as patriots, who grew up as young patriots during the Revolution. And these men had no desire to support or even to acknowledge a loyalist claim to land. The Virginia court swiftly denied the suit. Mrtin, not deterred, decided to file his suit with the Supreme Court. He had learned the lesson. He had learned William Marbury's hard lesson, and that is don't originate a case in the Supreme Court. You know, get it defeated at the lower level and simply appeal it. So he decided to use the Supreme Court's appellate function to appeal the decision by the Virginia courts, and his case was taken up, and indeed the court, under the direction of Chief Justice John Marshall, sided with Mrtin, stating that based off of the fact that the Constitution honors all treaties and that the Jay Treaty had been approved by the Senate, the Jay Treaty must be honored by the United States. It must be honored by the federal government, and because of being honored by the federal government, it had to be honored by the state government. Using the Jay Treaty provision that loyalist property be protected and that loyalists not be deprived of the property, Marshall instructed the Virginia courts to see that Mrtin received this property back from Hunter. With this decision, John Marshall basically established the supremacy of the federal government, at least from a legal point of view, the supremacy of the federal government, and more importantly, the federal court over the state courts. And that's basically my fast fact on Mrtin v. Hunter Lessee. I hope you guys found it enlightening. I hope you guys found it entertaining, and I hope you guys found it insightful. As always, I'm Ted, and I'll see you guys next time for another fast fact.